The first of two on this Monday night, the Saints and Panthers underway from Charlotte. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. In his 7th season now, here's Alvin Kamara. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, this defense for the Panthers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting across the 40. Give him 6 yards in the first half.
They did tell us they wanted to establish a ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Carr. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. When you look at this defense, we know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
637. From midfield, here's Carr. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. Nonchalant with a throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Here we go with Kamara. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. Now this time, Carl throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right, they want to run their offense through him. They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Folk's kick is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. Well, when they began that opening drive, they didn't have the best field position, but they were able to move the ball enough, Charles, to just get in his range to take the 3-0 advantage.
Absolutely, because considering where they began that series, I think they're pretty happy to be sitting at 3-zip right now.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Well, it's an exciting time here in Central Florida for sure. Orlando's such a growing city, and now it's got a relocated NFL franchise to call home. And I know one group of people who are thrilled. That's the Madden developers right down the street. They're pumped. But truthfully, everyone in this city seems ready to support this team to the fullest. And even the players, everybody on down the line, ready to enjoy this Orlando experience. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but field position there. A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Ready.
Now Young. Flushed out right. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Throwing now is Carr. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Now Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Returnable here from the 38. That'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's 2nd and 7. Another carry for Pierce. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Saints 3.
Orlando with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Set.
Here is Young. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Well, we both know there's a lot that went into why they made it their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Let's go now.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
On play action, Young. Being chased out left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
This 2nd and 4.
Check pink. Blue check. Set.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The Panthers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets your point in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Ready. Yellow. Lonnie. Hut, hut.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here we go.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Ready.
And they'll go right back to Pierce. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. That 2nd down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Set. Ready.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Young. Eluding the pressure right. And Young will slide to the ground safely as he picks up the first down as well. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Let's go.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Set. Go.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Young to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Slide through. Ready.
Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run it again with Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. Felix Anudike-Uzomah fighting through to bring him down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their route, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Throwing his car on third down. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down, Saints.
To throw his car. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. Flush to his right. Thomas has got it. Complete. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Carr going to throw. He's got room to roam. Yeah, he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Carr. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
93. 93. It's through. It's through.
Now Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it. Incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well,
yeah.
Right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
They'll find Schwartz complete right side.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be a third and about 13.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
They'll air one out deep from Mingo.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Down the sideline he goes.
And all the way in for the touchdown.
Jonathan Mingo
with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
He's going to air one out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers are going to take over here up near the 40.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Flushed out right.
Open man is Mingo, complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Young on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Edwards. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be second and a couple.
Striker, 3-3, set.
Pierce now up the middle.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and this is picked up by the Saints. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It's Young on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Meanwhile, Young's throw taken in by Edwards. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Ready.
On third down, here's Pierce. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. Here's Johnny Hekker now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Pulled in at the 24. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
29. 29. Kill. 6:37.
Carr now on first down.
Gets this complete to Shaheed.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
Carr now to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
6:18.
Now Carr again. Escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you've got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than 1 step, they're going to throw a flag on you.
And he's going to go down. Back in the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
Felix Anudike-Uzomah in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get
the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And the deficit will hold at 15.
A lot of times, Charles, when you see guys miss easy ones like this, you can attribute a lot of that to the sharp angle.
You sure can. You've got to shift your aim a little left or right. And here, he just kicks this one straight on, and it doesn't have enough cut to it, so it winds up off the upright.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Young will set to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
This is crazy. They called roughing the passer, and that was an unnecessary roughness. Bro, I have seen niggas tackle me on my bench and not get no call. I hadn't even got all the way out of bounds yet. That's wild.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Young.
Oh, Young. Poor accuracy.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm.
Come on, old Bryce.
When you're trying to throw inside routes,
let's see if this play works, man.
It helps to have the big gun. In this case,
I don't call this often.
That's into the hands of Edwards.
Woo! Decleat that man. Decleat him. Come on. Knock him out the box. Hey.
16 yards, a 1st down. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2.
That time got to be a pretty good play call right there, man. We're going to see if this cat. High ball, Nico. Didn't work at all. Hello.
Not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
Not really, because we're going over the offense.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7.
No, I mean, I thought I was going to take him beforehand, so I won't have to rush leaving there. And I didn't.
Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your.
I mean, but you know how Aaron, you know how Landon is when he wants to play, though. That's my thing. Is I'm like, it's not like he would want to just play for like an hour or something.
They gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play. We're able to convert on that RPO.
What do you think y'all going to see here for a second?
Taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Dameon Pierce, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers take a 3-touchdown lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses them about 4 yards. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On second down, here's Carr.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
694, 93, 93.
Throwing now is Carr. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Derek Brown,
his second sack of the night. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Let's take it inside his own 40. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Let's go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A play fake. Now Young. Pressure comes and down he goes.
Brian Brzee
in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
That throw by Young incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
On the ball.
Going for it with Pierce.
And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So Young will head to the sideline, and on is Pinheiro for the Panther field goal.
From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Throwing on first down is Carr. He completes it to Olave. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 56 yards. And the Saints are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Folk connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18.
31, Saints 13.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline.
Okay, well,
Gusto, too.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
The
Panthers on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, Young. And this will be caught by Edwards. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This will be fielded at the 17.
You have got to be kidding me, y'all.
And he'll score. Touchdown.
Oh, my gosh.
Such an impressive punt return, 83 yards. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
That is crazy.
The Saints offense and Derek Carr, they're still on the field, so they figure to go for 2 here.
How, fellas? Like, how? Doesn't make any sense.
They'll try and throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point.
Bruh, I wasn't even gonna punt the ball, man. I figured my defense then literally held him. So that last touchdown before that one, I felt like it was a fluke. I should have got the pick. I just had a linebacker out there, and then my other guy ran past him. Like, but I feel like my defense been holding up all game, so I'm like, I bet I'll just kick it and whatever. And then these niggas allow a punt return. A punt return for Teddy. Not a single person was on that left side, man. Not a single one, bro. Hurtful. Hurtful is the word.
Next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
99 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's Young. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 2nd down. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Open man here, Schwartz, complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Here's Johnny Hacker now. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Saints will have the football back. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Carr to throw. They'll get this out.
Oh my gosh, make the tackle.
Midfield inside the 45. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive player, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them. And
get him, Brian. Get him, Brian.
No doubt.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's crazy. That was actually not a bad little throw after all 3.
That one, however, winds up incomplete.
6-18. 93. Get down.
Now Carr.
Come on.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. And Xavier Woods with a pick.
Give me that. Come on, man. We made it too interesting and finish this off, man. Can't make it that interesting.
Begin their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to.
Who the heck are you blocking, fam?
And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Tackle there going to Marshall.
Come on, man.
But that's not a call you see every
Derek
day.
Carr sucks.
Inside their own 10-yard line. That's a little bit of brass right there, and they were able to get a little bit of yardage.
Goodness gracious, man. Come on, Damian Pierce. Come on, get G. Dude. 20 for 120, Damian. What a game by you, man. All right, man. This game got closer than I thought it was going to be, man. Like, because I was in control of the game for most of it. This 4th quarter. It got a little wobbly, man.
This one, just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get to victory. So this one feels a little extra special.
It has to, right?
I went for a rush on 4th and 12. I remember looking at this score and thinking, all right, dang, I'm only actually up like 4 possessions. Now this is the play where I'm saying, like, I thought this was a fluke because I read this perfectly.
So for Orlando,
like, I read it perfectly. They just did not give me the animation I was getting, and I kind of broke off a little bit soon. So this is like that little, it's like that weird spot that you don't want to like get pass interference. So I'm trying to like not get pass interference, but also get in position for the pick. And Olaf, or him, makes a swerving catch. So that's tough. I go for the strip, he misses, and then I'm mad, so I just run right past him by accident. So That's what I was saying. I really wasn't tripping off of that. And then he returns a freaking 83-yarder. But the rest of this game, I was in control of this game. Derek Brown has been hoping for me, man. Is that Ruiz he's going through like that? No, Trey Turner. He's really been hooping for me, man. Felix has gotten a sack each of the first 2 games, man. If I get him up to trade it, it's up. I was supposed to get points before the half, too. This cat right here. They took all this time off, and it's like 3 seconds left on the clock right here. So I'm just trying to go down. I'm not even trying to battle with him, and then he comes in and freaking punches it out. I was just trying to get in a better range, and that backfired completely. Is this a corner route? Yeah. He was kind of getting me with those. 4th and 4, 10-yard rush by Bryce. Ooh, that was. Oh, which way? Oops, stick work. Here you go, Demario Davis. Derek Brown again. He stepped up in the pocket right there when he probably shouldn't have. Anthony Shorts. Goodness, look at Nico out there. All right, now. Ain't been hooping so far, man. He had a 78-yarder. Oh, he did. I remember that right before half. And a 12-yard touchdown. Anthony Shorts think all 2 touchdowns for me. I didn't throw no picks this game. Just had that 1 fumble. He ran for 6 yards per carry. That's good. Brian Edwards, 437, 477. Nico didn't get involved as much as I wanted, but that's okay. Then goes Shorts, Edwards. Everybody got a little bit to contribute. Goodness, 6 pancakes? Goodness. To the Wizard, man. Yes, sir. Two of them, man. Panthers. We're going to see what this team is rocking with, man. So we got a lot of cats I'm trying to build up at the same time. So we're going to see what they're hitting on next week. I got the Seahawks, and then I got Vail. Seahawks is Jordan, I believe. Yeah, it is. So that'll be a good game. It could be a good game against Vail. I can't remember whose division I got this week. Not really. Mitch, Johnny. This should be a good game against Johnny. This would be probably a good game against Colts. They haven't sold this whole team, so we'll see what that looks like. They haven't got like 1 million first rounders in a couple of more games. I think I should have a pretty daggone good season though, man. I like this team, so as we continue just getting these cats better. So hopefully we can get some breakout games somewhere. Get a couple. Hopefully like Nico can get Nico up. Anthony Shorts gets up. Mingo. I always feel good about teams where I want to have like multiple options. Like, I mean, not where I want to have multiple options, but where I do. Like, because I don't get to key in on one specific thing. I've got to make sure I'm spreading it around so these cats are getting built. Davin moved Micah? Nah, I don't think so. I asked him did he want to move Micah. See Davin's team. Davin got Micah, CD still, Stephon Gilmore, Travis Etienne, Trayvon Diggs, A.R.D. Hop, Tony Pollard, Deron Bland, Tyler Smith. Hello. They did. Oof. They got Trey Lance. I forget Trey is just 23, man. Is he still a star? Dead? Nope, he's normal now. Goodness, that man got a 32 awareness. My Lord. Is that the worst awareness for a QB? My boy doesn't know he's on the field. Goodness. So they just think black quarterbacks don't even know they on the field. That's what it is. Bet. The lowest white man is 52. Niggas, 32, 35, 36, 38, 39. White man, 52. That's crazy. That is crazy, Madden. Nigga, they had Russ at a 62 awareness. The nigga got 11 years. They think Case Keenum has more awareness than Russell Wilson, bro. They think this game is crazy. Zach Wilson has more awareness than Russell Wilson. Bro, that is crazy. 32 awareness is insane. 35, 36. They gonna make y'all earn y'all stuff, black people. That's crazy, dog. All of them got good speed, too. All of them got good speed and even decent throw power. And they're like, nope. You don't even know you're on the field, nigga. That's gotta be the lowest in the game, bro. They think they all think they play rugby. Nigga. Like they all thought they was out there playing wide receiver, man. They didn't, like, that's crazy, dog. That's why it takes so long to build these cats up, nigga. Cause I bet you that like messes with his straights. Actually, it doesn't look like it did. If it didn't mess with his straights, if I didn't have Bryce Young, man, I would have traded for Trey Lance, man. I would have took a chance on the youngin', but that's just me. That's wild, man. Alright, well, we are looking good here in Orlando. I had to get up out of North Carolina. Don't nobody want to go there. We're looking good in Orlando right now. Keep this train moving one time.